Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know that having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you've got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to barge their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So the Texas A&M Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Concepcion. Makes the grab and not quite gain on that play. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Crosses to 40. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's Reed. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A great catch and run for 6. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold and fires complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayed. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. And he reels it in inside the 30. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. They just keep firing. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Finds his man. It's Graham. There is no... They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking Looking downfield, it's Reed. Shoots it to the left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. It's a running room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Sayed. Spins away. He's loose. Wide open spaces. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion. You can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
It's caught all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. Think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows that gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. He wants to change this route. They'll run the toss. He has the first and still on his feet. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Let's it fly. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens out.
Got some room to run. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the left side. Past the first down marker and still running. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Dances away to buy time. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Great. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Setting up the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Aggies are in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Got it behind the line. It's ball. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught close to the marker. It's Smith. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Smashes it between the uprights. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Craver. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Back to throw, it's Reed. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Concepcion. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Craver. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Aggies! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Graham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Graham. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State! And once he found open space, So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. Got the first down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Quickly complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Hand off from the gun. Turning it on. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Texas A&M going quickly.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Another incompletion on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Starting to feel a little pressure. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got it on the right. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Porter. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab past the marker. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. second down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's wrestled to the ground.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they turn it into a defensive score. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Reed. Got the quick pass. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's pass. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to die.
He's got it. First down and more. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive.
There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. A&M comes back out with another first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row. He's got a receiving touchdown. They continue.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest